Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ryan McCarthy with Black Shadow Sealcoat Manufacturing, coming to you with a video today to talk about an important aspect of the seal coating business, which is the price of sealer. A lot of people, when they look at their price of sealer, they don't realize all the extra costs that are associated with it and the importance of having a finished product. At Black Shadow Sealcoat Manufacturing, we pride ourselves on having a product that when you pick it up from us or have it delivered, it's completely finished. You don't have to add any extra stuff, any additives, any quick dry, none of that. And today I want to talk about my biggest objection that I come across, and that is price. A lot of times it comes down to pennies in this business, and I'll hear that my price is too high. A lot of times if I come in around like $325, I'll hear, Ryan, I like you, but I got a price of $250, so I'm going to have to pass on your product. A lot of times what the contractors don't realize is there's costs associated with these other products that they're getting. And my job is to help educate them on some things that they're not technically possibly looking at. So I want to do a quick example. I want to show you here just real quick. These are two of the top manufacturing companies in the country. And as you can see, their specs do state that they recommend roughly on average about 400 pounds per 100 gallons on a commercial lot. So I want to do a quick breakdown with you, show you guys what a 250 price might look like without all these extra costs associated. So let's say you have a price, a great price, and you're feeling really good about it, and you got it for $2.50 per gallon. Now, per specs, they would like to see 400 pounds of sand per those 100 gallons. I went ahead and did the math for you, and I broke down on average costs that I was seeing for silica sand, and it comes out to right around $10 a bag. You might get a better price, maybe worse price. This is right there in the average. So for 400 pounds of sand, you are going to need to purchase 8 bags. Now this brings a total price of $80 extra that you're spending right off the bat. Now, if you do some quick math on 100 gallons, we can easily see that that adds 80 cents to your total price. So that $250 price that you now had is now going to end up being $3.30. Also, most manufacturing companies that I looked at do require about 2 gallons of quick dry additive per 100 gallons. So I already did the math for you. Usually it's about $130 for a 5-gallon bucket. You're going to need about 2 gallons. 2 gallons are going to cost you about $26 a gallon when you break it down. So the price to add this additive, if you decide to do it, which to have a finished product, you'll want to do so, is around $52 per 100 gallons. This adds an additional 52 cents to your total product. Now, when you add these two numbers together, 80 cents plus 52 cents, you are now going to have a price of $1.32 added to your 250. Now, when I gave you my original price of $3.25, you thought it was too high. But as you can see, your now new price, if you add the 250 and $1.32, is going to be $3.82. Now, you might be saying, yeah, that's a little bit extra, but I really like the product. What else are you costing your company? Another thing to look at is your manpower. You might be paying your employees to put these bags in, or if you're a 1 to 2 man operation, you might be doing it yourself. Either way, there's costs associated. You're either paying your employees to do extra work, or you're taking time away from your family if you're doing it on your own and costing yourself your own time. Another thing to think about is injury. Some of us have big crews, some of us have small crews. Either way, injury is a possibility when you're adding bags of sand. Let's be honest, they're 50 pounds a pop. Not everybody is equipped to be lifting those heavy each and every day. Now this example was only on 100 gallons. Imagine you have a 2,000 gallon tank. Imagine how many bags of sand you're doing then. It adds up pretty quickly, and not to mention on injury, but also employee morale. Employees, if they wake up in the morning, they know they're going to have to put 15, 20, 30 bags of sand into a tank before they even get out to the job site. We're all working in 90-degree heat. We're all in this together. We understand the business. you can obviously see why retention is an issue with some of these other products where employees are having to put extra motivation into it. Another aspect is human error. If you're a one-man operation, you're counting on yourself and you're doing all these calculations. And if you're not, you're hoping that your employees are being detailed so that you have a perfect mix each and every time. Here at Black Shadow, we do that for you. The mix is already put together. You don't have to add anything. You get that ease of mind of knowing that a chemist has already tested it and you can see the finished product, and our people absolutely love that aspect. They don't have to do any extra work. Last thing, I'm going to touch on it one last time, and that's time. Time is valuable in this industry. Everybody, between family time, it's kind of hard to get in during these seasons. Why take any extra time out of your mornings or nights to do all this extra legwork? Why not just partner with somebody who's going to do that for you so that you can focus on what matters? That's providing for your family, providing a finished sealer and finished product that you can enjoy and that your employees can enjoy. I appreciate you guys for listening to this video. If you guys would like to reach out to me, again, I'm Ryan McCarthy with Black Shadow Sealcoat Manufacturing. I'd be happy to sit down with you and we can take a deeper look at what your total cost of sealer is. Thank you.